Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial using only makeup I bought at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. So in today's video, I have a whole bunch of makeup, new makeup that I've recently just found at TJ Maxx and Marshall's, or some older makeup that I picked up. And I got some new and old, so I'm just going to be doing a full face with TJ Maxx and Marshall's makeup. So if you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look I have on right now, just keep watching. Before we start the video, don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you. Also, make sure you have your post notifications turned on so you don't miss an upload. I upload new TJ Maxx and Marshall's videos every single week, so you definitely want to stay tuned for that. Anyways, let's hop into this TJ Maxx and Marshall's makeup tutorial. So I am going to be starting with my face, and the first thing is primer. So for primer, I am going to be using this Laura Geller primer. This is the Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. I actually did pick this primer up at Marshall's. I think it was several months ago. I have kind of been on like a no buying from the stores when I go to video. I try really hard not to buy something unless I just absolutely have to have it. So I'm just going to be putting this all over my face. And I'm going to take it down onto my neck because I do take my foundation down onto my neck. For foundation, I will be going in with this MAC Studio Fix foundation, and it was in the shade... For foundation, I will be going in with this MAC Studio Fix foundation. I did buy this quite a while ago at TJ Maxx, and actually just recently I seen they have them again at TJ Maxx, and I probably should have honestly restocked on that, but I did not. They did not have my shade, I don't think. But anyways, I'm gonna just put some on the back of my hand, and now I'm just gonna start applying it onto my face. So like I said, just recently I went to TJ Maxx and did one of my videos because I do TJ Maxx and Marshall's videos every week on my channel, and I did see they have this MAC Studio foundation again. I'm not sure on the exact price, but if you want to go to my last video, you can definitely see it there. Now I am ready to move on to concealer, and for concealer I will be going in with this Milk Makeup concealer right here. And this is in the shade Fair, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little bit too dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix it with my normal concealer that I usually use. It's not from TJ Maxx, but it is an e.l.f. product, and I have seen e.l.f. concealers at TJ Maxx before. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and apply the concealer, and it's like exactly the color of my foundation, if not a little bit darker. So I am going to go ahead and use some of that e.l.f. concealer to mix it so it is not so dark. And now I'm just going to be taking my same beauty blender, and I'm going to be blending that all out. Now I am ready to set my face, and to set my face I am going to be going in with this BH Cosmetics palette. This is a contour palette. It has all the powders, and then it also has bronzers, so I will be using that for bronzer as well. So I did go ahead and set my eyes first. Now I'm just going to be going back in and using a powder brush and setting the rest of my face. So I'm going to go back and forth between these two colors, and you guys can see I'm hitting pan on this one, so I don't have very much left, but I'm going to be mixing those two colors together and setting the rest of my face. Okay, like I said, I am going to be going into that same palette for bronzer, and for the bronzer I am going to be using like these two shades right here. So I'm just going to be kind of going back and forth into those shades, and then I am going to be bronzing my face. So I usually start with bronzing my cheeks. And then I will bronze my forehead. And then I do go ahead and run some along my jawline. Now I am ready to move on to highlighter, and for highlighter I'm going to be going in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills loose highlighter, and it is in the shade Vegas. And actually this is going to be the first time using this highlighter. You guys can see it's still got the seal on it, so I'm going to try to get this open. This honestly might be too dark of a highlight for me. I'm not sure. Go ahead and try. So I'm going to start with my cheeks. It looks like a really subtle highlight. It's not like blinding. And I'm going to put a little bit on my nose. Cupid's bow, and my nose again. But then I'm going to also put some on my forehead and a little bit on my chin. Okay, so now I am ready for brows, and actually I do not have a new brow product from TJ Maxx or Marshalls, so I'm just going to be going in with the brow product I normally use. I'm not going to be really going in depth with my eyebrows, just a tinted brow gel, because I do need to get my eyebrows done. So I'm just going to be going off camera and applying that, and I'll be right back. Now I am ready to move on to eyeshadow, and I'm actually super excited about this part because I am going to be using my new Jaclyn Hill Bling Gloss palette I got at TJ Maxx. So I've actually never used this palette before. That's why I'm so excited for today's video. Before I go in with eyeshadow, I am just going to be taking my beauty blender and applying some of that foundation or concealer, whatever's left on the beauty blender. I'm just going to be applying it over my eyelid. This is going to kind of act as a eyeshadow primer. The first shade I am going to be going in with is this one right here. It is like a darker like maroon color, and it is the shade Mystic. So I'm going to be taking that on just a little packing brush, and I'm going to start applying. I'm just going to be taking that shade and applying it on the outer corner of my eye. I'm also going to start dragging that over to across my eyelid, more in the crease of my eye. And I'm just going to be packing some of that shade down in my eyelid, just to get that full pigment of the actual shade. And I haven't actually done a makeup tutorial in a very long time, and I have a whole new setup, so I am trying to figure out what works best and what does not. Doing that same exact thing to my other eye. Okay, for the next shade, I am going to be going in with this one right here. It is just a couple shades lighter than the one I just used. It is called Rockstar. So I'm just going to be taking a fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to blend those two shades together. Going in back and forth and circular motions. You honestly can't really tell a difference. Those two shades was pretty close in color. So now I'm just going to be doing the same thing to my other eye. The next shade I am going to be going in with is this one right here. It is called Hush Hush. And I'm going to be taking a large blending brush, and I'm just going to be focusing on blending the rest of the eyeshadow out. And I'm going to do the same thing to my other eye. So actually I haven't done a bold or really any in-depth eyeshadow look in a really long time. I've been sticking to just my everyday kind of eyeshadow look, which is super simple, super basic, and I definitely can tell I have not done an eyeshadow look like this in a very long time. I'm definitely out of practice, and I'm finding things a lot harder than they should be. Okay, so I just finished up with my lower lash line. Now I'm ready to do kind of the last step of my eyeshadow look. So I'm going to be going in with a shimmer, and I haven't quite decided on which one I should use yet. This darker one is really, since the eyeshadow look is kind of darker itself, I'm kind of leaning towards this darker shimmer right here. But then again, I'm not 100% sure. I could definitely lighten things up with this shimmer shadow right here. So I'm having a hard time deciding which one I should do. Okay, I am back, and I actually decided on one of the shimmers I wasn't even thinking about to begin with. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this one right here. It's more of a gold shimmer. It is called Glitz and Glam. So I'm gonna be taking a brush and start applying that. So I basically am just gonna be applying this shimmer shadow on the inner corner of my eyelid and drag it on over to the middle part of my eyelid. And this is what it looks like. I didn't wet the brush or anything. I think it looks really pretty. The gold looks really pretty with this darker maroon color. But anyways, now I'm ready to do my other eye. Just be going back in with this Rockstar shade. And I'm just going to be taking that on my little brush, and I am going to kind of blend together where the shimmer eyeshadow is and the matte shadow is. So there's no harsh line, and it just blends together seamlessly. And for eyelashes, I did go ahead and pick up this set from Marshalls. This is like a velour lash set. It has the lashes, the glue, and the applicator. So I am going to go ahead and go off camera and apply my lashes. Alright guys, so here is the final look. I did go ahead and apply some just basic lip gloss I did pick up at TJ Maxx or Marshalls in a set. Off camera, it was this one right here. And this is what my look looks like. I love my eyeshadow and I love how it turned out. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys in today's video. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more TJ Maxx and Marshalls makeup here in the near future, definitely comment down below and let me know. But anyways, that is all I have, and I'll see you guys in my next video.